Alright, I wasn't planning to make this into a video, but maybe I will make it into a video. I don't know. The topic at hand and the question at hand is, how do y'all feel about players who, in this case for Street Fighter 6, got the cracked beta, grinded it out for, what, a month and a half, 2 months, whenever the last beta was, right? New beta comes in, they proceed to enter tournaments and win them or place very high. How does that make you feel that when Street Fighter 6 drops, there's going to be people who have been playing it for almost a year? How does that make you feel as a player? The game comes out, the first month, they're going to have the tactical advantage. And you can't say it's fair because everybody can get the cracked beta because, spoilers, console players can't. And spoilers. So how does that make you feel, bros? Annoyed? Yeah, because before the saying used to be ban the beta testers, right? But the beta testers, you know, or the people who game tested the game, only had a limited access amount of time. This is different. This is a, hey, we cracked the beta, we have an infinite amount of time now. And then, oh, the online doesn't work, we just parsec with our buddies, right? You just parsec. You'd want high level play, just insert random top players parsecing each other. LI Joe had a tournament, Tampa Never Sleeps had a tournament, and I think Chris T was in grand finals of both of them. So I'm not gonna say he played the crack beta, but you know, isn't that suspicious? Isn't that suspicious? I'm just saying. Knuckle Dude did surprisingly well. Isn't that sus? Because, you know, it's funny because, you know, if you search crack beta on Twitter, just go through the comments. Big Bird, dude's really good at Street Fighter 5, right? If I win, I'm the best. If you beat me, you played the cracked beta. It's the OS you could use, right? Broski, prominent shit poster on Twitter for the FGC, getting my ass beat. Wow, this guy is cracked under my breath beta user. Yeah, there's a lot of people making comments here, right? Can't wait till I play Street Fighter 6 and blame them on bad play on people playing the cracked beta. I'm using this excuse throughout all of 2023 and maybe even the 1st of January 2024. The reality is that once the footage of the people who played the crack is out there, everyone is playing the cracked beta. When you see what people who did have it are doing and implement it in your play, you're on the crack too. It's just execution barriers at this point. Yeah, it's messed up, man, but you know, you play the cracked beta. Either play the cracked beta or get behind, essentially, right? Which sucks, right? For the people that don't have PCs that are stuck on console, they're gonna have to just deal with the growing pains. People are already gonna be a year ahead of the curve when the game comes on. They're just gonna have to adjust to the minor, maybe major buffs and nerfs, you know, maybe some system mechanic changes, but the core gameplay and their core game plan is going to still be intact. What's a crack? Crack is basically when they decode the game. For example, Street Fighter 6, since we're talking about it, right? They put the Street Fighter 6 beta up, they decoded the data, downloaded it, and can have it be played while not needing, you know, official server support from Capcom or any game studio in general, right? They just downloaded the data essentially, and now you can play it offline. Even if the beta ends, it's like, oh well, I own the game because I have the data, and now I could play it forever. And they have all these cracked betas, and not a single person is making content, dude. We're the character guides, huh? We're the system mechanic guides, huh? I'd be pumping that shit out, dude. Or maybe I have some of it and I just haven't pumped it out yet, dude. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm just saying, you have, God, was it Majin Obama? I think Majin Obama had a really good tweet to this. Majin Obama goes to say, what's sad is, you know, some of these dudes been playing Street Fighter 6 for months now, but none of them took the time to make a well-made comprehensive guide on characters and combo structure. He's right. These motherfuckers have been using their powers for evil. No good. No, there's not one comprehensive, well-detailed guide outside of day -1 pre-beta stuff. So yeah, anyways, point being, It's kind of unfortunate that you have to go through such roundabout methods if you're on console. But at the same time, this is Capcom's fault. I'm gonna say it, I'm gonna be real here. Because they made it easy enough to crack. At this point, they should just let people stream the game, honestly. They know people are playing the game. At this point, might as well just cap the beta up. Honestly. That's my thoughts on this. You might as well have just kept it up indefinitely. If people are still going to play it anyway, you might as well even the playing field. As opposed to having... What, you're going to have a newcomer, right? Newcomer. Already playing the crack beta for a year. Most Capcoms be easy to crack. Yeah, I figured as much. Strive didn't get cracked to my knowledge. Right? I don't think Strive got cracked. I would have heard about it. And if it did, people kept that shit on the down low. So what, are people just gonna play the release version and play the demo for free? Well, yeah, people are playing the cracked version right now. Right now, some prominent top player. Dude, you think of a top player, they're probably playing the cracked beta. Right? They don't want to get left behind. Imagine being a competitor and not using the competitive advantage that other people are for a fact using, and you know for a fact they're using, and then you ain't left behind the first month. Yeah, you could pop off and be like, oh, fuck yeah, I beat you, you crack playing bitch. You know, a month later. So you're playing it then? Hint, hint. I'm not going to take Street Fighter competitively serious. So if anything, I would just make guides. I'm being real with you here, bro. I don't like Street Fighter that much. I'm happy some people enjoy it for what it is. Damn, Serge. It's almost our 4-year anniversary. But yeah, I don't care enough about Street Fighter. If anything, if I'll make content. If you see me make guides, then But, you know, I'm using my powers for good and not evil. But point being is, we're at the point for at least Street Fighter 6. If you're someone who's new, right, that's just picking up Street Fighter 6, if you don't want to get left behind, if you have access to the crack, you kind of don't have a choice. Because when the game first comes out, you know, the community is going to be split between people who are playing, people who aren't. And all those tournaments, right, you're going to be like, damn, this person's doing a 30-hit combo. No, they're just generation no talent. If you spend like 30 minutes to an hour a day practicing the crack beta, and then span of the next 6 months, you'll be way better than the average player. What about Street Fighter doesn't vibe? The game's too slow for me. These games are too slow for me. They're cool, you know. I can appreciate watching it, but I just can't really play it because it's just way too slow, you know. And you gotta play footsies. I'm not good at footsies. I'll be real. Your boy ain't got footsies, dude. I got them twinkle toes. Am I gonna play Street Fighter 6 in tournament? Probably not. I'll probably run events for it. Probably make guides and shit. But I need my ADHD games, bro. Yeah, but I don't expect me to get, you know, super heavy competitive into it. The next game you can expect me to get super heavy competitive like I was for Marvel 3 is Project L. But that's for a discussion after this. So I kind of just want to wrap this up, right? Because I kind of went off topic. Yeah, cracked beta, dude. Day and age. You need to do it if you want to compete. If not, you're going to get left in the dust if you're a competitor. Even if you're a competitor and you don't want to play it. For example, Punk has been saying he hasn't played the cracked beta, and I believe him because, you know, he didn't win or place like top 3 or top 4 or something like that. So I'll have to take his word for it. Yeah, don't be surprised if, you know, players like Punk fold or crack pun actually intended under the pressure. I don't want to be left behind because you could have fuckboy Uchiha Sasuke 69-420 beat Punk in the first or second week of the game because they've been playing it for almost a year now, as opposed to him where if he sticks to his morals, right, you know, he's gonna get left behind. And it's kind of your job. It's not kind of, it is your job as a fighting game player, if you're more on the competitive side than anything, to be at the highest level you can possibly be and use any advantage, unfair or not. So we'll see. But when the game comes out, you're gonna know who the fuck's been playing the game, and now it's gonna be night and day, right? It's gonna be night and day. And it's even fun. The irony is crack beta players, people who play the crack, are talking shit about other people who play the crack. Like, competitively and seriously for the advantage. That shit is hilarious to me. I just gotta point that out. You're gonna have people who are playing the crack for a competitive advantage dunk on other people for playing the crack at a competitive advantage, so they don't look bad. Yeah, and Evil is 2 months after the game comes out, so 2 months is not a very long time to get a game down, right? To a T. But if you've been playing the game for almost a year already, and then a balance, this is just gonna be a balance patch, and you know, DLC is gonna drop. It's gonna be a balance patch, and DLC is dropping for the cracked players. That's honestly what it is. So they just have to adjust to the new patch and the new characters, which if they spend 2 months doing for what, like maybe 8 to 10 more characters, if I had to guess, it's gonna be easy. Yeah, there's gonna be so much controversy. Dude, people are gonna be tight. You only won Evil because you played the crack beta. I bet even Japan's playing the crack beta, bro. There ain't no fucking way. Everyone's on that shit. Your mother's playing it. Anyways, competitive state of gaming. Use any tactical advantage you can to be number one, because at the end of the day, people are gonna shit on you for like a month, and then people are gonna forget about it. You gotta remember that. This is the internet. If you didn't kill somebody or do something super crazy, people are gonna forget about it. A majority of them. There'll be that small amount of people that will be like, hey, remember the time this asshole blah 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 blah. But at that point, most people don't even care no more. And if you win Evil, you won Evil. So who cares? No one gonna care because you want Evil. Be like, play the crack beta. Yeah, but I don't care. I want Evil. Yeah, it might be a YouTube video, Casey. But let me know what you guys think about competitive unfair advantages in the comments below.